Yo, I'm back. It's a Sports Minute with Jerry G. How y'all doing, guys? I've let you down for the last couple of weeks. I know we talked about that already, fool. The holidays came by. Chingó todo, way. I was on the road for a couple of weeks, too. Messed everything up, fool. I'm sorry. I did actually record a couple, but we weren't able to download them on time to get the picks out on time. So we kind of scratched that shit. So we're going to move on from here. We're going to continue from this point on. We missed the last couple of weeks of NFL picks. We took the ticker off for now because it's all beat up, fool. All right, we'll probably bring it back. We'll try again. We're in the last half of the NFL, heading into week 14. I do have my picks. I do have my favorites. I do have my locks. And I want you guys to make some money, bro. La neta, way. That's what we're all about. We win together. We lose together. Chingue su madre. All right? We're going to win some, and we're going to almost win some. That's how the parlays work, fool. Okay? Hope you guys have been having a good time so far, dog. This is a Sports Minute. As you know, I'm very passionate about sports. I love sports, especially my hometown teams. For those of you who don't know, I'm a big Raider fan. I like the Rams. I do like the Rams as well, fool. I'm really very proud of how the Rams move. They're from Los Angeles, so they're always gonna have a little sweet spot in my heart. They're literally my 1B team. Raiders at 1A, they'll always be 1A. The Raiders will always be 1A. They'll be like the girl that I can't let go. You know, the love of my life, the one I can't go. But I do have my girl who I'm gonna settle with, and just trust. I'm gonna trust that I'm gonna live a good, comfortable life with her. You know, she's gonna be there for me. She's going to make the right decisions. She's going to work. She's going to have a job. She's going to provide. She's going to hold her end of the stick. She's going to be faithful. That's the Rams for me, right? The Raiders, are that one hole that you could never turn into a housewife, right? You love her. She's sexy. She looks good. The silver and black uniforms, dog. They're a little street thuggish, fool. She came from the streets. She belongs to the streets. Hoping that one day she'll get her act together and be the right person to raise your kids, maybe even. Who knows? Si Dios quiere, right? Ay. That's who the Raiders are for me, dog. The girl who I wish I could settle down with, but I know I can't. I can't trust her. I can't trust her. She's too unpredictable. She has loser vibe mentalities. And I can't. She has too many red flags. But the Rams, they're such a good girl, right? They come from a good family, right? Their ownership group, takes care of them. Se cuidan, way. Están bonitas, way. They have a nice home, a beautiful, nice home. And you come over to the holidays. They're gonna treat you good. They're gonna give you the couch. They're gonna give you a good time. They're great. That's the Rams, fool. Then we got the Chargers, who's like the homegirl who's just trying to fit in. She's down to kick it, but she's not that hot, she's not that cute. But every once in a while, she wears something nice, she wears something sexy, and you're like, hey, what's up with the homegirl? What's up with her? Hey, we're sleeping on that one, because Justin Herbert, and sometimes they go on little win streaks. But then the real person comes out, and you're like, she's kind of boring. She's not very exciting. She doesn't do much. She's kind of lame in bed. That's the Chargers, fool. That's the Chargers. They're there. They're cool. They're not in my way. I don't hate them. When they come around, I can kick it. We can hang out. But that's who the Chargers are for me, fool. All right? No me offending. I don't hate the Chargers. I don't. Even though they're a Raider rival because this girl hates on that sexy ass street girl. She hates on her, fool. But she could be, you know why? Because she wants to be like her. She wishes she was getting the same attention. She wishes she had the same amount of followers, fool. That's what she is, fool. That's what this Chargers is to the Raiders, right? She's trying to be that person, but that person's a loser. So what that person's going to talk shit about her? That bitch is stupid. She's a slut. She just gets around. She's fucking, she's broke. She's cheap. That's what the Raiders talk shit about the Raiders, but they also wish they were that person, fool. They wish they had the attention. They wish they were getting the attention that chick is getting, fool. They wish. All right. Anyways, that makes sense, Eric?
Nope.
Did I break down the LA teams for you? And then, of course, I'm a LA boy, so I'm never gonna root for the Niners. Never gonna root for the Niners. F the Niners, dog. All right. Other than that, that's the Cali team. So, all right. But as far as the Raiders are concerned, fool, at this point, que sigan perdiendo. Just hope they keep losing. I think they're like 2-10, 2-11, and they look bad, guys. They look so bad. They got rid of Chip Kelly, gracias a Dios. Pete Carroll, I think he's gonna be a one and done. They're not gonna disrespect him and fire him during the season. They're not gonna disrespect him and fire him after the season. It's gonna be a situation where like Pete Carroll is kind of tired and stepping down, and he's gonna take a year off, and he's good, and he's gonna be that guy, exit stage left quietly, but he's not it. Unfortunately, he's not it, bro. We are in an era right now in NFL where we need the young, exciting coach, the young bloods, the Sean McVays, right? All these coaches who are coming up. The guy from Seattle, right? The Seahawks guy, Ben Johnson in Chicago, fool. These are the young coaches. This is what we need right now. This is exactly what the Raiders need. We can't find that guy. Unfortunately, we don't have that guy. I don't know that guy. I don't know who that is. He's somewhere, though. He's in someone's coaching staff right now. Even the coach from the Schottenheimer, from the Cowboys, that fool's, you know what? I'm pretty impressed. And I had a feeling he was going to be good. Everybody laughed at that decision. Everybody laughed at that hiring, unproven, young coach who's just going to get bullied by Jerry Jones, which he probably is getting bullied by Jerry Jones. He probably is. He is. But he's also a pretty smart kid. He's a smart coach. He kind of knows what he's doing. He's navigating the games pretty well because he comes from a great coaching family tree. His dad, his uncle, I think his brother, they were all coaches, fool, and good coaches. Marty Schottenheimer and specifically, and the other was. So I saw that hiring as like, what if he could turn the shit around if they let him? And I think they're letting him now. They're trusting him a little bit more. He's going to be a good coach. You guys got yourself a pretty good coach, Cowboys fans. Anyways, that's what we need. A young, exciting coach who leads. The old head coach shit is, even Andy Reid is struggling now. Even the Harbaughs. Look at the Harbaughs in Baltimore. Chargers, he's still doing pretty well, but not great. The older coaches are not producing. El pinche from Pittsburgh. El güey from Pittsburgh, vale verga. So all these old coaches, the game is passing them by. They're passing them by. Look at Bill Belichick in North Carolina, güey. Vale verga, güey. So all these old coaches are passing them by. It's the young coach era. And we got to find that coach. Raiders, we have to find I wasn't mad with the Pete Carroll hiring. I wasn't. I felt like we needed an adult in the house. We needed an adult to take lead, control of the locker room. That's why I liked the Pete Carroll hiring. And I also felt that Pete Carroll was going to make the right decisions with the coaching staff, right? Which apparently he has not. Obviously, he has his son working the offensive line, which is the worst offensive line in the NFL. Nepotism? Anyone? And then Chip Kelly, que vale verga, güey. Most overrated coach ever, Chip Kelly. I was okay with the hiring as an OC, thinking that's his strength, but not even that. So, he couldn't do that either. And whatever he's calling and doing on the sidelines is not working, fool. It's just not working, dog, unfortunately. Because we have some good pieces. We have some good players. Guys, we have some good players, believe it or not. I've called them out before. El Bowers. Even Geno Smith is not this bad of a quarterback. He's not. I.e., last year in Seattle, last 3 years in Seattle, he did pretty well. He played pretty goddamn well. He's not this bad of a quarterback. He's just not being led correctly. He's not being coached correctly. He's not. we traded Jacoby Myers, right? He was a pretty good receiver. We got other pretty young good. El Betch, he was a pretty good receiver. Bowers ni se diga, güey. Right? We got fucking Max Crosby. Genty looking like a bust. He's been looking like a bust, but it's not on him. It's not all on him. We have the worst offensive line in football. The worst. No protection. No holes opening up for him. Come on, fool. He's taking a beating, big dog. Taking a beating. He's not this bad of a running back. He's better than this, fool. Okay? So we have a lot of pretty good pieces out there, fool. And it's just not coming together, bro. And it has to go back to the coaching, dude. We shouldn't be 2-11. We should not. We should be 5-6. Something. We should be something better than we are. Now we go back to the drawing board. Now we go back to the draft, which I thought we had a really successful draft last year. All 7 players that they picked, I was pretty high on. I'm like, damn, these are difference makers. These are starters. I can't tell you that they all did good. I can't. But, man, they should be better than this. So now we go back. We got Tom Brady for also calling shots, bro. Where you at? So we go back to the draft next year and hope we get it right. The problem is that there's a lot of other really bad teams also out there. Tennessee, the Jets, the really bad teams who are going to get a better pick than us. So now we're back once again, going to get stuck with the 4th or 5th or 6th pick, middle of the pack when it comes to the top 10. And that can't be good, fool. Because the lower you go down the picks, the harder the selection can get, the bigger the risk and the gamble on who you're picking. So you want to be in the top 3 to make sure you're going to have a bona fide great player. But we're falling out of the top 3 right now. We're in 4, 5, 6 area, dog. So at this point, we almost need to keep losing. As much as I hate saying that and hate seeing that, we're going to have to keep losing, dog. All right? So no se agüiten, sigan perdiendo porque va a estar cabrón. There's a lot of other bad teams out there that they're also losing a lot, fool. So hopefully things change to the better, right? That's where we're at with that, man. I don't know what to tell you, fool. I'm just tired of all the losing. Years and years and years of losing. I'm not even coming close to the playoffs are really affecting me with the Raiders, dog. It sucks. Fucking sucks, man. Because I love you, Raiders. I really do. All right. Okay. The other thing I want to talk about, speaking of losing and horrible and disaster and dumpster fire, I want to talk about the Clippers, okay? And I have a homie who's a Clipper fan who I want to invite to a show one day and talk about what the fuck is happening. He's a season ticket holder of the LA Clippers. He's invited me several times. I want to give him an actual shout out because of what's his IG, fool. Siempre se me olvida tu IG, güey. As much as shit we fucking send each other, we always fucking send the bullshit. All right, here we go. If Quinn had a gram, all right, Jaime Solorio. If Quinn had a gram, he's a huge Clipper fan. He's invited me to a bunch of Clipper games before. I think he's still going. We were talking Clippers the other day. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Now, Clippers also, not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of the Clippers, but I like them. They're like a distant cousin to me, right? They're like the cousin that you see in the holidays, and you're like, when you see him, you're like, yeah, I like this guy. This guy's cool. I like kicking it with this guy. He's good people. Good guy. But I don't really miss him. I don't really need him around. I don't really care how he's doing. But when I do see him, we have a good time. That's how I feel about the Clippers, fool. All right? My son, my middle child, loves the Clippers. Fucking loves the Clippers. Lives and dies by the Clippers. So which is why it makes me gravitate towards the Clippers. And I pay attention to what's going on because of him. Because he cares, I care. Right? I don't cheer for them, though. But I like watching them. I like watching them win. I'm cool with that. Right? This year, again, so much promise, right? They went older. They got a bunch of veterans. Chris Paul, Rick Lopez, Bradley Beal. Yeesh. Right? So they went hard, and I respect that. As much as I don't really like that Bomber guy, I respect him. I respect him for trying. That's all I care about. I just want teams to try. I want teams to make moves, to establish, to put themselves in a winning position. That's all I care about. If it doesn't work out, it didn't work out. Injuries, underachieving, it happens. But I just want teams to try, and that's why I respect Steve Ballmer. Even though he's a fucking idiot, I still respect him. All right? Now, everything that could go wrong with the Clippers has gone wrong. Pobrecitos, way. Pobrecitos. And I don't even think they own their pick. I think the OKC owns their pick. Yeesh. That's not good. One of the worst. Everybody talks about the Luka trade being the worst trade ever. Second worst trade ever. Paul George, fool. Oh my God. And we all know this trade. Everybody knows this trade. They traded Paul George, right? They got Paul George from Oklahoma City, and we gave him fucking everything. I say the Clippers gave him everything, and then some. They gave him SGA. Yeah, the best player in the NBA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No one knew at the time he was going to be this good. No one. He was a rookie, whatever, deep in the bench, 1 year, first year starter, first year player. No one knew he was going to be this good. Everyone gives him a pass for that, but goddamn, did they fucking whiff on that, right? Oh my God. You literally had the second coming of Michael Jordan on your team, and you traded him away. Oof. But, no, all right. Not only that, not only did you give away SGA, you give away like 8 picks, 7 picks, a lot of fucking picks for this guy. That's what's hurting you guys. That's what fucked you guys up, right? So now it's a trade that gives on giving, right? Paul George trade, a trade that just gives on giving, fool. They're going to give him another high-end pick, fool. The Clippers don't get their shit together, fool. OKC's going to get a big-ass, oh my God, draft pick. They have this whole brand new stadium that's a beautiful little pad for it. I've been to it. It's nice. It's very pretty. I want to go back, and I want to go back. I like going there, fool. It's a very pretty little stadium, little arena they got themselves, fool. Unfortunately, bro, it's the Clippers, dog. And they're going to find a way to shoot themselves in the foot and lose again, and lose some more. Sucks, fool. It would be interesting to see one day, 1 year, a ver cuando, the Clippers win a championship. I would like to see what that parade looks like. I would like to see what the reaction in Los Angeles looks like. I would like to see that. I know there's Clipper fans out there. There's a few out there. I'm sure there is. And I'm sure more will come out of those fucking sewers once the Clippers win a championship. I might be one of them. I might be one of them that be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go to the parade. Chingue su madre, güey. Shouldn't be too much traffic. Should be plenty of parking available. I'm down to go fuck around, dog. It's going to be interesting to see if one day they do win a championship. Now, to be honest with you, fool, my solution to the Clippers is, to be completely honest with you, is that they have to move. They have to move. They're not. Unfortunately, they're not. They just built a fucking stadium. They're not going nowhere. But the solution, the right move, would be the Clippers to go to San Diego, California, and establish themselves in San Diego, California. They could own that shit, fool. They could own San Diego. They could be the Sacramento Kings of San Diego, bro. Like, literally, that's all they have. Oh, man, they would be great there. Or Steve Ballmer being for Seattle, he could have been the hero and brought back the Sonics. But, of course, if they go to Seattle, they have to change their name to the Sonics. They can't be the Clippers no more, fool. So there will be no more Clippers ever again in the history of the world, which is fine with me. I don't give a shit. But that's a drastic move right there, fool, right? That's a balls out move to go to Seattle. As much as I know Steve Ballmer would want to do that, he can't do that. He won't. San Diego tampoco, güey. Porque sabes que no le conviene. He would be going from a big market team to a small market team. And I don't know if you want that. Any owner wants that, fool, to go backwards like that. He's in LA because it's a big market, fool. He's making money regardless. Whether he's winning or not, he's going to make money because he's in Los Angeles. Because people are going to come to his arena no matter what. Because people are going to come see the other team play in his arena no matter what because he's in LA. That's why, fool. It sucks. But the Clippers do not belong here. The Clippers should never be in LA. They should never stay here. Dog, it's so easy for them to just go and rule San Diego. Go somewhere else. Fucking go to Vegas. Chinguen a su madre. Clippers in Vegas will be fine too. They don't belong in LA, unfortunately. But they're here. They're here to stay. They're here to stay. That sucks. All right. Last comment I have are the LA Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers are playing very well. We lost last night to the Phoenix Suns. I believe we're 15-4 or 5. Third place in the fucking Western Conference. ¿Qué más quieres? ¿Qué más quieres, güey? The two teams are ahead of us are the two teams favorite to win it all. OKC and Denver. But we're right there. We're in striking distance. One fucking drastic move could make us even better. And I hope we make it. I hope we get it somewhere down the line. We pick somebody up and to help us and to lead us away. Love seeing LeBron James play along with Luka. They're getting along nicely. I like that. Pinche Austin Reeves, que chulada. Que chulada de jugador. He'll be an all-star this year. So impressed by them. We'll talk more Lakers later, fool. I just want to give my points on the Clippers more than anything and the Raiders. But next week, we'll talk more about the Lakers as the season goes on. Hope they keep this up. Love the upward trend the Lakers are on. Let's keep that going. I'm surprised by it, honestly. I thought it was going to take some time for them to gel and play well together. And then there was like injuries, sciatica, y que la chingada. But they've been playing well, fool. And for me, LeBron is the wild card. I don't know what LeBron we were going to get. I don't know if we're going to get a slow LeBron, an old LeBron, a rejuvenated LeBron, a happy LeBron. I don't know what we were going to get. I had no idea. But right now, we're getting a good LeBron, a really good LeBron. And hopefully that keeps up. Okay? All right. So before we leave, last thing, week 14 NFL picks, Jerry G. Here we go. Starting out with Thursday night football. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be a fucking great game Thursday night. Cowboys at Detroit. Lions -3. I'm taking the Lions. As hot as the Cowboys have been, they've been really good. But just when you think the Cowboys got their shit together, they have a game that's going to throw them back. This is it. The Lions are desperate. The Lions need a victory. They must win. At home, -3. Take the Lions. Washington at the Vikings. Vikings -1. Both teams are trash. Both teams are trash. Fuck, man. JJ McCarthy, man, que feo, güey. Que feo. This guy is not it, bro. He's had a whole year red shirt off last year to study the game, to prepare for the game, to learn from Darnold and even Daniel Jones and all these people in the organization. A coach who's offensive driven and JJ McCarthy can't get it together. It's the quarterback, compita, unfortunately. But I'm going to take the Vikings -1 at home because they're also a desperate team and Washington sucks también, okay? There you go. Dolphins at the Jets. Jets +2.5. The Jets always play hard, especially at home. Dolphins valen verga también. Jets, take the Jets, fool. Take the Jets plus the points. Sorry, I got the hiccups, bro. All right, here you go. Titans at Browns. Browns -4. 4 points is a lot of points for the Browns to cover. I don't see them covering. Take the Titans +4. Steelers at Ravens -6. Yeah, Steelers are on a really bad downward spiral. Ravens haven't not looked good all year. 6 points is a lot to cover. But I'm going to take the Ravens. I think they can. I think they'll win by a touchdown. Take the Ravens. Seattle at Falcons. Falcons +7.5. Seattle's going to blow them away. Seattle's going to blow away the Falcons. The Falcons también valen verga, güey. Colts at Jaguars. Jaguars +1.5. Thank you, brother. Colts at Jags. Jaguars are in first place. Colts lately have been really bad. But I think the Colts can handle 1 point victory. They can win by more than 1. Take the Colts. Saints at Buccaneers. Buccaneers -8.5. That's a lot of points, but the Buccaneers will blow out the Saints. There's a lot of bad teams in the NFL. This is what I'm telling you. The Saints are horrible. The Falcons are horrible. Steelers are bad. Titans are bad. Browns are bad. Dolphins are bad. Jets are bad. Washington's bad. Vikings are bad. A lot of teams are really bad. That's what worries me about the Raiders. That they won't be able to get a good pick even though they're a bad fucking team. That's what sucks. All right. Bengals at Bills. Bills -6. Joe Burrow's back. They're out of the playoff contention. They're another team that's bad. They're only like 4-8. Bengals, but Joe Burrow's back. They're just going to be the cock blockers, fool. They're going to be getting in people's way, including this game. Bills -6. I don't see the Bills covering. They may win by 3, but the Bengals will give them a scare and cover. Take the Bengals. Take the Bengals to cover. Broncos at Raiders. Raiders +7.5. The Raiders haven't been covering no spreads. They've been getting blown out by everybody. Take the Bears, unfortunately. Take the Bears to whoop on the Raiders once again. Rams at Cardinals. Cardinals +8. Another bad team, the Cardinals. Another bad team. Take the Rams. Rams are coming off a bad loss, but they're going to come back. They'll be all right. They're going to win. They'll beat the Cardinals -8 points. Take the Rams. Texans at Chiefs. Chiefs -3.5. Texans are playing really good right now. Full really good play. Really good defense. I like the Texans to cover the 3.5 points. Texans to cover, possibly win that game. Eagles at Chargers. Monday Night Football. Eagles at Chargers +3. Chargers are falling apart. Justin Herbert is hurt. Be careful with this one. Eagles need a good victory. They need a strong victory. This one would be it. On Monday Night Football, take the Eagles to cover -3 points. All right? So those are my picks. I think they're really, really good picks, dog. Take my advice, fool. Trust me, fool. The Patriots are off. They're looking really good. San Francisco's off as well. They look all right. It's going to be fun. Last month of NFL. Please enjoy it. I already miss it. I hate this time of year because when I started saying goodbye to football soon, and I hate saying goodbye to football. I love football so much. Week 14, we literally have 4 more weeks left in the regular season. Then we get to the playoffs, fool. So, good luck with all that shit. Get that shit going. I'm Jerry G, fool. Let's have a great rest of the week, fool. And vamos a la verga. Cuídense. I'm out.